CO fake document business back running but under restrictions. Visual Prop Studios LLC, operating under the name Prop Doks in Colorado, has been allowed to resume its business activities following a temporary shutdown mandated by a court order. The company, previously specializing in creating and selling fake documents, is now under strict limitations, prohibiting the sale of various fraudulent items such as bank statements, medical marijuana cards, college degrees, eviction notices, police reports, high school diplomas, protection orders, child custody paperwork, vehicle-related documents, and professional certifications. The court intervention stemmed from an investigation revealing Prop Doks' involvement in processing tens of thousands of fraudulent orders over the past 2 years, expanding its offerings to over 70 types of false documents. Owned by Erdis Moore III, the business was accused of knowingly supporting fraudulent activities through its document services. Notably, Prop Doks, which had a storefront for customer pickups, was found to have deceptive practices, as it refused to mail or deliver documents. An undercover investigator successfully purchased fake documents, and signs within the store implied the business could create proof for various purposes, emphasizing customer discretion. Following the shutdown, investigators uncovered additional deceptive practices, including the use of essentially fraudulent social security numbers to reset consumer credit. Victims of these practices often included children, older adults, and inmates. In response to the state's complaint, Prop Doks, now prohibited from selling fake documents and credit reset services, has agreed to pay $20,000 to the state. This sum will be allocated to potential victims, consumer protection education, and enforcement efforts. Contrary to the common legal disclaimer used by fake ID vendors, such as, for novelty purposes only, Prop Doks initially advertised its products as theatrical props, educational tools, and materials for jokes. However, the consent judgment highlights the unconscionable nature of Prop Doks' conduct, asserting that their actions put the public at risk and aid and abet others in committing fraud. The company's deliberate blindness to the illegitimate uses of its products is emphasized, despite its attempts to claim ignorance. A sign outside the store explicitly requested customers not to disclose the intended use of the purchased products. This revelation aligns with the realization that these products were being utilized for various nefarious activities, a fact known to the company. The unrestricted sale of identity documents by vendors like Prop Doks poses a significant risk, providing crucial tools to individuals with malicious intent, including career criminals, child predators, thieves, fugitives, and potential terrorists, allowing them to evade law enforcement and pose a threat to our communities and nation.
The Prop Doks website is no longer live, but 9 News found an archived version offering all kinds of fake legal documents. Do you need a temp tag? A positive COVID-19 test result? How about a restraining order or even a college degree? Prop Doks told customers they could make them, but make them as props for theater or video or educational use. The company included a disclaimer saying customers assume liability for fraud or misuse. But state investigators say Prop Doks did make suggestions how customers could use these products fraudulently, and that multiple customers actually did.
If you're creating documents that could be used illegally, you can put in all the disclaiming language you want. It's not going to protect you either from civil liability or from criminal prosecution. Creating a document that purports to have a judge's signature, for example, is forgery.
An undercover investigator was able to buy fake documents 3 times from Prop Doks, like a fake child custody order and a false protection order.
So as the state pursues legal action against this company, a judge has ordered Prop Doks to stop doing business and freeze its assets, saying Prop Doks poses, quote, a danger of real, immediate, and irreparable injury. We tried several ways to contact the company and the owner today, guys, but we couldn't reach them.
I'm no professional investigator, Jenny, but I was tipped off by the Comic Sans font in their company name. Yeah, well, there's that.
You know, that's not illegal.
No, you're right. That's not illegal.
But you could argue it should be a crime.
Yeah, but it suggests that maybe something's gone a little sideways. All right.